Yo, welcome to Nerds of the Core podcast, episode cinco. I'm your host, the one and only, with my friend over here, Scorpion. Oh, that'd be so cool. Like I just went like that, and you gotta also do like that. And do like, fusion. Thank you so much for nerding out with us today. We do have a very interesting topic segment. The bracket is gonna be
Oh,
at the very end of this video, so keep your eyes out for that. And we have some anime movies as well. There's a lot of video games this episode, so buckle in and see what we got
was
going
it
on.
because of the end of the year thing?
For video
Is-
games,
yeah.
obviously, yeah. Game Awards, and then we had this come out, and then there's a lot of stuff later that we're gonna talk about video games related. But I do want to say, ring, ring, ring. The reviews are in because I went to go see Moana 2.
How was it?
It was good. I did enjoy it, but I did not enjoy it as much as the first one. Because when the first one dropped, I was very much add how far I'll go in my playlist. Add You're Welcome to my playlist. Add this to my
So the music in this one wasn't
no,
that good.
it was not as good. And according to my mother, she thinks there's too many songs,
Mm.
and the songs just didn't hit as hard, or like didn't go as hard as
Like
I feel like in the first one.
what does Maui sing? Oh, you're
You're
welcome.
welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then this one, honestly, I left the theater. I literally told my mom, I was like, I could not re-sing any of the songs that I just heard, and that sucks. Even like Moana, the first one had "Shiny," and I can remember how that goes because it was the least favorite song of that movie. Because like I'm so shiny, from that one actor, that British actor, The Office. I'm pretty sure that's him. No, no. Okay,
No.
never mind.
Yeah. I mean, I watched the movie, but I just don't. I legit don't remember that song.
Okay, yeah, and it's the worst song. It's what most people don't like.
Hmm.
But the other ones are so great.
Yeah. How far I go?
Yeah. But I did love there were some things. It looks amazing, and I
Hmm.
can't believe that movie looks better than the first. Like it's crazy.
I mean, it's expected with the progression.
Yeah, of course. And they had to create like a whole program to make their water because their water was like a whole dynamic, like needed to be a life of itself, but also flow as much as like actual water does.
Hmm.
Great. It was so good. But I saw something that this one was more focused on like a sibling. Like if you're a big sister, little sister, this is a movie to go see.
Hmm.
Not the case. This is. I mean, there is that little sibling,
Hmm.
but I thought it was gonna be like more like, oh, sibling, like Frozen, like how Frozen was a very much like, if your siblings, go watch this movie. You didn't get that with Frozen?
I did not.
Well, because Elsa was dealing with her thing, and her sister went to go save her. Yes.
Okay.
And then what happened at the end?
She
Spoiler.
got murked.
She did. She got murked by who?
Her own sister.
Oh, bam!
Well, yeah, that's the premise of Game of Thrones, pretty much. You know,
Where?
I don't know.
Yeah, you never seen it.
I watched bits and pieces of it.
Yeah. So you don't know. You don't know what we're
I
talking
got
about.
to the red wedding. That's all that matters.
Yeah. What sibling kills each other?
I don't know.
Who? You see, that could have been like Tyrion kills Joffrey.
I mean,
Could've said that.
technically he did. He poisoned
It's
him.
not technically. He did.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm agreeing with you. I'm trying to prove your point that you're trying to come back at me with.
No.
Yes, I am.
No,
What are you talking about?
you're wrong. You're wrong, Colonel
Okay.
Sanders.
But all in all, like, it's great. The music's not so good. I did love the like learning more about the ocean, because in the first one there was like the coconuts,
Yeah.
Kakamoras, and then you had like you went underneath to the underworld, or like because they went down a hole, and then there was like the shiny big creature guy with the crab.
Yeah.
And I can't remember, it was like a few more things, but this one really delved more into like the Kakamoras, like they were who they were, and like a connection with them, more creatures in the oceans, like beasts, sea beasts, and things like that. And I thought that was really cool.
Hmm.
The villains though, super underwhelming. They're here, and then they don't really have like a purpose.
Hmm.
I mean, they do and they don't. So it didn't make me like, oh yeah, go get him, Moana. It's like, no, that's not the case. A villain. I want a villain to be like villainous, like be a reason to be. Like the first one, God dang it, what's her name? I know her name was Tafiti, but I can't remember her like lava form name. 'Cause I think it gave it another name because they thought it was a different person,
Mm-hmm.
and like she was poisoning, or like the land was being poisoned, like because of this thing. So it's like we had to get their heart back, so she turns back, and everything else is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Great premise. This one, not so much. So all in all, I gave it a 6 out of 10. A lot of people hate that I do whole numbers, not points. If I were to give it a point, it'd be like 6.3, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good movie. Go watch it. If you like the first one, you'll enjoy it. You know, it looks great. Don't expect as much good music, but the fighting's cool. I mean, the fact that you get to more know about the tribe is really cool too.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it's fun.
Yeah, I honestly didn't even know it was out.
Yeah, I know. You told me you were like, wait, what? I thought
I
it was
could
at
have
like 2
like
weeks
I had
next week.
just I could have sworn it just got announced.
But also, like you thought Red One was also gonna like come out later. Red One's out too.
Oh, I mean, I knew Red One's out.
Yeah, both with Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Eventually, he's gonna be on every single movie that's in
I
theaters.
mean, he's been in every single movie in
It
theaters.
feels like it. No. I mean, like, there's gonna be a time where it's like every movie in the theater is going to have Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Because
Could you imagine a whole year?
oh my gosh, that'd be crazy.
It's
No,
like it's
I
nothing
wouldn't
but
watch that.
it's literally every genre.
Like you,
He's
could, yeah,
he's
every
branching-
genre
he's
he's there.
branching out into other
Comedy, an action, a drama, a romance, a
Horror.
thriller. Like he'll hit all of them.
He'll be in Terrifier 4.
Oh, I wouldn't put it past him. But he can't lose to him.
Of
His
course not. He's
contract,
gonna
you
hit him
can't.
with the rock bottom and kill him right then and there.
No, a contract. You can't do that.
No.
WWE.
The Rock doing the rock bottom to Terrifier. And Terrifier.
Oh, I thought you were saying the other way.
No, of
See, he would never have that happen.
course not.
Didn't?
He's indestructible. He's bulletproof. Remember? He's Black Adam.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that I think that flopped. I think they lead into a second one, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
But Black Adam?
Black Adam.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I know you have no idea, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Um.
Well, I mean,
Yes.
I just blanked out.
Okay.
No, but it was a whole thing that I think. Oh, that he didn't want. What was it? Henry Cavill, or was it something like that?
Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
No,
Rock.
Zachary Levi.
Oh, he didn't want him.
I don't think it was. I would think it was Zachary, not Henry.
One of the two.
Mm.
But he didn't want to, and then it just. I think that killed the momentum of even having anything.
Well, like, because Shazam and Black Adam are like in tandem,
Yeah, because it's the same powers.
literally. And I think that he didn't want Zachary Levi because they're the same. I think I could be wrong.
Mhm.
I can't remember. This was like years ago when that got announced and that happened. But I remember that was the last time I got excited about doing Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
The Rock Johnson.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson was when he got announced to be Black Adam. Because I was like, that's perfect. He looks the part. He has the size. Like you don't even have to put a bodysuit on him. He has a bodysuit on Maui, and I bet he hates it. He's like, oh, I'm not big enough. I gotta get bigger.
Well, it's more. I mean, it's muscle, but it's also like he's fatty.
Yeah,
He's a little-
he's
he's
more
big,
fatty.
yeah.
Yeah, he's big.
He's a little chunky.
And like that's something else in the movie. Like their skin is like
Like more plasticky?
super. It's super smooth. It's like so smooth. I expect realistic skin, if that makes sense. Like pores, like blushes, like
Mhm.
blemishes, or like things like that. Like when you flex, like you can see like the lines of your muscle. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And like you see the muscle on Maui, but like when he like flexes, you don't see like the shadows or the lines that where a muscle would be. If that makes sense. So it's very interesting. Even though it looks great, it's like there's some like details I wish were there.
But I don't think for him it should. The
'Cause he's a
normal,
demigod?
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense, but like when you flex, like I expect like some kind of definition, but there's no definition. You know,
Mhm.
and you would think like someone with the Rock would want Maui to have some definition. You know, but I digress. It was a good movie. Go check it out. What topics did you have? You said you had topics.
There were like a few things anime related.
Like what?
I guess I don't know if they're topics or not, but like so obviously you remember last time we had talked about Dun 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 episode
9.
9 was
Yeah.
like the highest. Well,
No,
tied with
no.
Demon Slayer.
No, that was 8. 8 was tied.
You're wrong. It's episode 7.
Oh, okay. You told me. You should know.
Well, I have it here. But yeah, so it was the
Yeah,
whole like
episode
the
7,
the tied for being the highest rated episode of
Mhm.
2024. But with how there's Bleach, the 1,000-Year War.
Mhm.
Blood War.
Yeah.
It's part 3, episode 9.
Okay.
So now all 3 of them are sitting like at a 9.8 out of 10.
Nice.
All three animes, and it's funny because once a season finale,
What's season finale?
the Demon Slayer one.
Oh,
'Cause it's the final
yeah. It's the
episode.
final episode. Yeah, yeah.
And for Dandadan's episode 7, and then
It's episode 9.
it's episode 9.
Yeah. So it's weird, like where they are in the anime.
Yeah.
It's very weird. And like, does that make Demon Slayer a little bit lesser because like that's the final episode and it's that high, and then you have these random ones that are like just as high?
I think I wouldn't say put some lesser. It's just the story.
Yeah.
Like the storytelling.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen
The Demon
Dandadan yet.
I mean, you haven't seen all 3 of them.
I read Demon Slayer though, so I know where.
What
they're
about
at.
Bleach?
Bleach, I haven't seen that.
And also, you don't know about what's different from the manga than the anime.
That's true.
Yeah,
Well,
because because
from-
Bleach, like they added a fight, and
Oh,
apparently,
yeah.
apparently it was a great fight.
Mhm.
Like it was a very fan favorite fight, and yeah, and the Demon Slayer, they could have added stuff in that anime that you don't know.
No.
You don't, or you don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But from what I've seen watching the anime while I was reading it, everything's pretty much what is it? Tit for tat.
Or accurate.
Accurate.
Okay. And then Dandadan
And
being the
mhm.
weirdo. Yeah.
And yeah, because I've seen clips of episode 7.
Of Dandadan.
And, yeah.
Mhm.
Where it's like apparently it's a really sad
Yes.
episode. So I'm like, I don't
That-
know if I want to watch it.
I mean, it's.
I'm
it-
gonna watch
I mean,
it
you're
anyway,
gonna.
but-
I mean, it's very, very good. I mean, that
Mhm.
it just. It's the Demon Slayer trope where you have the demon, you get his backstory. That's literally what that episode.
You got a demon and then you got the Slayer.
Yeah, that's all it's about.
Apparently, one of those episodes of Dandadan, you're caught up with Dandadan.
Yes.
They had the little Shin Godzilla reference.
Yes, that was in episode 8. Yeah, it was pretty dope. I recognized it and I was like,
Yeah, I saw
that's
the-
cool.
I saw the clip of it and I was like, oh, I was gonna send it to you, but I'm like, I don't know if you watched it yet, so I
Yeah,
didn't
no, I
want
saw
to
it.
send it and spoil
I
it. But it was
I
pretty
need to
cool. I
watch
was-
episode 9, but I know what happens in episode 9. It's,
Mhm.
it's essentially the ending of that whole
Are you also reading
occurrence. Yeah, I'm reading it at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
I
not
did
sure
the
if you were-
bad thing where like wherever I stopped in the anime, I started from the manga there.
Mhm.
You know, that's terrible that I do that, but it is what it is.
But it's like sometimes you don't.
But now I will continue to read. It's not like an episode would come out, I watch it, and then I read. It's like no. I'm gonna read until the episode comes out. I'm like,
Mhm.
all right, cool. I'm further caught up than I am with that.
Yeah, because with Demon Slayer, that was what I was trying to do. I was
Yeah.
like trying to read a little bit, not the whole thing, and
Those manga chapters are long. Like I'm used to like One Piece.
for
Dandadan.
Oh really?
Like I'm so used to like One Piece and like what else am I reading? Hunter x Hunter. I think not Hunter x Hunter. What else am I reading? Kaiju, and like their manga volumes are like 19 pages, maybe something like that.
Mhm.
Theirs are like 30 to 40 pages long each volume. And I'm like,
Dang.
man, that's crazy.
Isn't it, it's weird how digital wise anyway, how many pages there are,
Mhm.
but I feel like the manga themselves physically,
Or smaller.
I think they're the same.
Yeah, right.
Like, but they might have more pages though,
Mhm.
but they all look somewhat similar.
They do. They really do.
So it's like, is it more or less?
But that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm happy that but I'm wondering if like is there a slice of life anime episode that could like be up there 9.8?
Not,
But-
seeing that and talking about it, I'm like, what other animes prior years have been like that close?
I mean, I think Frennen also had some high ranking episodes.
Hmm.
And then
Was that this year, or was that last year?
that was last year.
Was it?
I think. And then I mean, Laid Back Camp. But you would need as many people watching it as much as these guys.
Yeah,
Because
they need something to grab a hold on. or
exactly. You need
however the
something to make clips
saying.
out of. You need, things like that. That's when like those videos
the,
and anime is way popular.
the theme song for
Yes.
Dandadan also
Like that. That's
pretty catchy.
yes.
The whole Pikmin thing too.
hmm
It's hilarious.
So like that's what it needs, and that's probably why those are like a higher rating because they have more people voting for them. Where you have like Laid Back Camp maybe sitting on like a 9.8, but somewhere back there,
Hmm.
needs more people to like push it up. I guess that's my guess.
Hmm.
Because if you have 2 people rated 9.8, does that mean it would shoot up in parent number with those? No, I don't think so.
No.
Exactly. Okay, what else you got?
The other thing was that apparently multiple manga titles have been banned from Tennessee school districts.
I
you
saw
see
that.
that?
Yeah. What was it? I saw Assassination Classroom. Was
Assassination Classroom has been like the major talk for any,
mhm.
I think, like news articles
Mhm.
talking about banning manga specifically. It's always been Assassination Classroom because it's like, oh, it's promoting gun violence and blah blah blah.
It's promoting teaching your kids how to kill.
But it's like they're trying to
Yeah,
kill the teacher.
and it's like, yeah, you know what they're trying to kill?
An alien.
An alien that's trying to kill us, destroy our moon to kill us. You know, but I have not seen a better anime to represent teaching.
Mm-hmm.
Like every teacher should watch Assassination Classroom to see, like, not what it means to be a teacher, but to see what they do on an anime screen to a point where they can't really do it in real life. That makes sense. Like you can't be an alien in real life. You can't beat up your classroom kids if that
I mean,
makes sense.
you can, you just get in trouble for it.
But just to see such a good representation of a teacher in
What
an
about
anime.
that one anime you kind of started, The Great Teacher?
Oh yeah, he's a pervert. Nah, no. Nay, not that one.
Nay. But yeah, apparently some of the manga titles are like Attack on Titan, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I guess Attack on Titan I can see because of religion.
I was gonna say political stuff. as
Oh
well.
yeah, that too.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Sex.
Vampires.
Oh, I mean vampires. But I would assume it's like the sexual intentions. You know, their flamboyancy, I guess.
Okay, they're like, oh, they're gonna turn them gay. Akira.
Akira. Because it's grotesque, I guess.
I mean, he kills people.
Yeah, I
He's
get.
different. I don't know. Jujutsu Kaisen.
Interesting.
Demons.
Okay.
I guess. My Hero Academia.
Mm-hmm.
Fire Force. Kind of.
We're firefighters.
Except for
It does have religion, though.
Except for the one that's always like losing her clothes.
Oh, Tamaki.
Yeah. The Promised Neverland.
But you didn't read why they're getting banned.
Oh no, it says on here also.
Oh, you. Oh.
There's-
It says. So what you're telling me is the reason why?
No.
Okay.
But
That's
I'll
what I'm
get to
saying.
it.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'm telling you the manga's.
Oh, okay.
The Promised Neverland have all been banned because it prohibits. So it's like the decision aligns with Tennessee's New Age Appropriate Materials Act, which prohibits materials that contain nudity or depict or describe sexual excitement, sexual conduct, excessive violence, or sadomasochist abuse. Apparently, all those fall into that category.
They do. Yeah, and I can see all of that.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, those were the ones that got like more.
And
like,
I think
named by name.
Assassination Classroom is the one I keep seeing. Like multiple states keep banning that one. I'm like,
Yeah, specifically because they're like, oh, it's
it's
guns and knives
and
and
school. Like,
Miss what's her name, Yellow Bitch.
I mean, she's not really over sexualized.
Yeah, but she gets fondled by what's her name?
Koro
Teacher?
Sensei?
Yeah.
Not really. And you're talking about like full. No,
No, it's like it's implied that whenever he gets.
it's implied, but never done.
Yeah, but look at her face.
What's wrong with her face? She's a
It's
pretty
all
lady.
it's all red. When they get out of the shed.
Oh, you're talking about that scene, but yeah, you just assume that you don't see anything.
It's implied.
You know,
It's heavily implied.
I guess you haven't seen it. You don't know.
I've seen.
You don't know what happens
I
in that
just got
anime.
into those episodes.
So great. It's such a good
I
anime
need
too.
to finish it.
It's so good. I cried in that anime definitely.
Lol.
And it's such a good. Like thinking about it now. Assassination Classroom and My Hero Academia almost have the same ending.
Where it was garbage.
No, Assassination Classroom's ending is great, but it fits its vibe,
Mm-hmm.
or like not fits its vibe, but like it I don't know how to say it. I don't know. It just makes sense
Mm-hmm.
for that to happen. Where the My Hero thing, it's like
Like what you mean?
With
With
the-
Assassination Classroom was like them.
like the ending of it happens, so what follows makes sense.
Mhm.
Where My Hero had such a big thing happen, and
And it
then
just
it
went the
ended,
opposite way.
and then it was just like, what the heck? Are you hungry?
No.
Yeah, you are.
No, you can't hear it.
That was funny. That was funny. But yeah. But speaking about My Hero,
Mhm.
Did you see that they came out with a special manga for it?
Yeah, apparently people aren't happy about it.
No, because it's such a
It
stupid thing.
Oh, also speaking of that, did you see that Deku and Uraka are
That's
like
literally what I was gonna
Oh
say.
yeah, okay.
That's literally what I was about to say. Yes, that they're officially confirmed to be a thing.
a throuple. Oh no,
No,
a
a
couple.
couple.
Or they're into each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
they
people
are
are
a
like,
relationship.
"Ah, my
Bakugo
Deku and Bakugo aren't a thing. My my Mineta and Deku aren't together. Do you see that too? Where they were like, "Oh, Mineta has a feeling for Deku."
and Deku.
That's a little too.
Okay,
It's like Aizawa, and
Aizawa
Deku.
and her mom. And your mom.
Okay, muscle man. But yeah, did you see that thing about Mineta?
Also, apparently Kirishima and Mina are also a thing,
That's pretty cool.
which was implied, because like their history, their friendship back in the day. She always like knew Kirishima actually of who he was, and now that they're actually like a thing, so I thought that was really cool. But yeah, people are hating on it, man. It's like,
It's the weirdos.
but I do enjoy that more than the actual ending because it's showing me things that are happening during their life. Like that's what I wanted to see.
Right.
Because like what else? Like it had the relationship. It had, I think it had something to do with All Might. And I don't know where people are reading it. I don't know if it's even out in America.
Yeah, you probably have your websites.
Well,
It's also
but My Hero's on Shonen Jump, your app.
yeah, I know. So is it on there?
I don't see it.
Well, like I said, it could just be released. It could be fan
No,
translated,
maybe.
and sometimes
So that's what I'm trying. I gotta figure it. I gotta find it. But I do enjoy that. It's like with the Kaiju #8 episode.
Mhm.
It's a special episode about like a day off thing or
or something like that.
someone's life.
Yeah,
Or
either
something.
that or it's I don't know what the actual episode is, but it's like they're doing a special like.
And
episode.
I do love specials. I love things that aren't canon, that just are fun.
Mhm.
That really just add a little bit of like frosting, a little bit of like sprinkles onto like the anime. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
What do you think about specials? Do you enjoy them?
I like them. I don't mind them. Now, it really just depends too.
On?
If I want to see the actual story,
It's true.
because sometimes specials are some of them could be good, and some of them could be like, why? Like it's a whatever thing.
Yeah, well,
But
like,
most of the time, that's what a filler is. Sometimes.
well, I'm not even thinking about filler. I'm thinking like TV specials. Like,
A good TV special. Now, I was like, I'm trying to think of one. The History of Trunks. That was a
Yeah.
TV special.
Yeah, it was.
Really good one at that.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only one I can think of right now.
No, I think another one that came into my mind was Danny Phantom. I'm pretty sure when his future self.
Well, it was like a full-on like movie almost.
Yeah, it was split into two parts,
Mhm.
but because of how long
But
it was, I
technically,
think
yeah,
it's
it was a
technically
TV show.
a TV
A TV special.
Yeah.
No,
God,
you're right.
that's
You're right.
So good, dude.
Same thing with the Jimmy Neutron and
Jimmy Neutron,
Timmy Turner.
yeah,
Power
yeah.
Hour. Or
That was
whatever
like
it
a TV special,
Yeah.
and those are just so much fun. Yeah, they're not canon; they're not ever really mentioned again. But I think Timmy Turner and Jimmy Neutron have two.
They have two, yeah.
So I think they do remember each other.
But it's only in that like
those episodes,
that
timeline.
that timeline essentially.
Yeah,
that world.
which I super enjoy.
Yeah, it's always fun.
Those specials, So I'd rather that than like, oh, here's the best of TV special. Here's the best of the season.
It's like trying to get I have a DVD of Cartoon Network episodes, but instead of it being like a season, it's like the best of stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want that. I want like the full season of a show.
Exactly. Like I remember I got my mom the Xena Warrior like collection.
Live
and
action
I think
or the cartoon?
there's no Xena cartoon.
Her and Hercules.
Her and Hercules.
That's a TV special.
Yes.
/ movie.
That is TV special. And it was the best of hits. And for my mother, it's fine. But then later on, I found the complete collection. I'm like, this is what I want. This makes me more happy to have than like the best of.
The best of. Yeah, because I mean, it's cool to have the best ofs, but it's like, what if you want to watch the whole thing?
To be fair, though, there are some that we wouldn't want that for. it'd be like SpongeBob. Like I would much rather want the first 100 episodes.
Yeah, I was gonna
than the
say
full
like
thing.
I would want the whole thing of up until the point they
For your
change.
child when
But
you
before they
grow up.
change the animations, before they change
I
the
think even
animation,
before that.
what? What do you mean?
At some point, I mean, even before the new animation, like
No, I think that when the new animation started, that's when it kind of
okay, I don't remember.
I do because then
I
I
couldn't even
started
tell you what the last SpongeBob thing was.
that you watched.
Yeah,
Yeah, I couldn't either.
yeah, it's just like what?
I can
I-
tell you my favorite one though.
Which one?
When he ripped his pants.
That's not my
That
favorite
episode
one.
because he's like, I
You know, what's my
need,
favorite one, the movie.
I need
The movie is great.
crazy
The first movie.
with David Hasselhoff.
Yes, this is.
So I don't know what's on my mic today.
I don't know. It's moving all over the place. I wonder if it's on the audio. But anyway,
It's not, which is good. But
that's why you need another arm, just so you don't have to mess with this one.
yeah, I was like, I don't know why it's.
I don't think it's the thing you're turning. I think it's the
It's
spinny
literally
thing.
this.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's-
I think you just have to keep spinning it over and around and around. But then that means you're moving the cord round and round.
It's fine.
It's
fine.
payback because you were planning on holding your microphone this time, and this is payback for it.
Yeah.
Now you're still kind of holding it. Do you have it propped on your mask? Is that how it's like standing? there
Kind of a
sometimes?
little every now and then.
I've
I'll like
noticed
have
it.
there.
Yeah.
I think when I move, that's when it falls over.
Yeah. That's hilarious. But that was anime. Unless you have another topic or no?
No.
No. Okay. Then now to the big one, which is video games. A lot of things are in video games right now.
Before starting on the video game thing, obviously PlayStation's having their 30th anniversary.
Yes.
We we looked at the themes, which is cool that they brought it
Mhm.
back
For sure.
for a limited time.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all the themes that they have from 1 to 5,
Mhm.
which one's your favorite? Like your top one?
I mean, 4, 3, and 2 are just so good.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would choose, even though I have 2 on my PlayStation right now,
Mm-hmm.
I think 3 is like up there for me.
Yeah.
It's so relaxing. It's so nice. Like the little, like the sound effects of everything. It's just so cool. I wish it wasn't such a big old picture on the top though. Like I
Yeah,
wish it kind of
like-
like moved because it kind of like gets in front of everything, which I think is weird. But you could have made it better, or like how we saw the themes, like how you can change your background on your thing.
Mm-hmm.
How like there's that 30th anniversary animated one.
Yeah.
It's like why don't you just do that for all the consoles? It's like that's boom. You could have
Feel
just
like
done
it's
that.
too much work.
I guess. Too much work. You're changing the whole sounds of your entire PlayStation.
Yeah, which was pretty cool to hear again. The PS3.
It tripped out my wife when she turned on the PlayStation and went.
Yeah,
Yeah, she was
the
like, "What is
OG
happening?" Yeah,
The OG PS1.
it's like what's connected right now. So I thought it was really funny. And we'll see how long is limited time because I haven't seen an actual date until it's.
I'm pretty
gone.
sure it might be until the end of the month.
If they brought in themes, would you buy themes again?
I'd on a heartbeat. First one I'm getting, if they have it, is the Joker from Batman
No
Arkham Asylum.
way. No way. You know what you're buying? You're buying Persona. So you can have the music going.
That puts me to
You
sleep.
see, I knew I knew it. That's what you're going for.
Yeah, but if it's the PS3 one, it's the Joker one.
You know, I went to a friend's house, and they had on their background for their PS4, they had how Wilson from Don't Starve. He was just rowing his boat.
Oh,
And he
yeah.
was just going. I was like, yeah,
Oh,
go.
you used the PS4, right?
Yeah, PS4. Yeah. So I
So
thought it was
good.
dope. It's so cool.
The whole dynamic ones are pretty
Mhm.
awesome.
Dynamics were the best ones.
Yeah, because like the Persona 5 one I had for like the longest.
Yeah, that was. That's why.
And,
it's your
and that
profile
one was
picture.
just Joker in the front, and then the music playing, and that's it.
Uh-huh.
And even the sounds from the game.
But it also
so
changed
good.
like all the icons.
The
and I
icons,
thought it was
yeah.
so cool. So nice.
One cool thing that I liked when Persona 5 Royal came out was whenever I got the platinum for it, it's like, hey, congratulations on getting your platinum. Here's
So,
4 avatars
avatars.
and like 2 themes, and I'm like,
Dang, do you got themes to those avatars?
yeah, no, I got like 4 avatars for 5, and I got 2 themes.
Dang.
And I was like, that's so cool. And I think, as far as I know, that's the only game that I personally
that we
played
know of, yeah.
that we know of that gave like, here's a reward for getting a platinum.
Mhm.
And like,
Well,
that's
to be
freaking
fair,
awesome.
we kind of got another reward from Horizon, because remember Horizon would send you an email, like, oh, you platinum this game. Here's your playtime. Here's like some random facts about you in the game. you know. But I don't know if you remember that. I think
Vaguely,
or
I,
did
I
Ghost
think I
I,
know.
Ghost of Tsushima maybe
I think it was
did
Ghost of
too.
Tsushima also did it.
Okay,
Yeah,
which
especially
makes
with the
sense.
PS5 one came out,
Hmm.
which sucked. I didn't get a chance to replay it.
That's okay.
He's like,
I
"Here's
mean,
the auto pop
you still
trophy."
can.
No,
You want to finish mine? I apparently didn't save mine at the very end, so I didn't get all my trophies.
that's
I gotta
fine.
relearn how to play the entire game so I can go get all of it. No, it's not, because my backlog is too big to do it with. I think I can literally see it unscrewing.
Yeah, I see it on there.
So yeah, you just gotta keep turning it.
I think it's fine now.
We'll
We'll see.
see.
But yeah,
But yeah, 30th anniversary, so good, and I can't wait. And another thing that's coming out tomorrow, which we're filming this Thursday, December 6th, tomorrow, Friday, is Marvel Rivals. I'm super excited for Marvel Rivals. I don't know why, but I think it's because it's that style of game plus Marvel characters, and it just
Mhm.
makes me really excited.
yeah, I'm excited for it. Did you see some people were complaining about Wolverine's design? I don't know if you saw his design.
What's yeah, I saw his design. I saw
I
the
was like, it's
trailer.
fine.
Yeah, honestly, like they all look mechafied. They all look super stylized.
Did you see that one Iron Fist clip where
With
it's
him
like he
fighting Hulk or
no the caption was like, oh, someone brought Fist to a gunfight,
Mhm.
and he just was beating people up who
Yeah,
were
he's
shooting, and
beating all over kinds of people.
obviously he was winning.
Yeah, he
I
was
thought the joke
he's
was like,
kicking
oh,
he's
he
kicking him
brought
off
Fist,
the
and he's like, he dies or something.
no, he's just kicking people off the stages. I've seen it. It's pretty cool.
So I'm be
And
playing. How be
his
playing?
like ultimate is like really dope. And I thought that was really cool
So I'm
too.
be playing as Jeff.
Jeff,
My
yeah,
name-
I sent you the video
Yeah,
of Jeff.
my
Jeff is
name's
great.
Jeff.
But he is a support character and you don't normally play as support.
I play as everything.
Oh, I play as
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, I played Overwatch for 4 months.
Okay. Who's your main?
I was gonna tell you.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I played it because I
Mine
played
was
as.
Winston. And you know how many games I played of Overwatch? Like 5. I do enjoy Overwatch though.
I was using oh man, I don't even remember her name. She's a sniper.
What? Widowmaker?
Yeah. No,
How do I know a character? I played 5 games. 4
because I was
months.
literally hitting random.
Yeah, I know those. I watched all those
The
mini movies.
mini
I think.
movies.
Yeah, I saw a
Those
lot
are
of
pretty
those.
cool.
Yeah,
I do
that was
like that.
great. I really enjoyed those.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Doomfist, all those guys. Like I thought it was pretty cool. Agent 76,
Yeah, Soldier 76.
Soldier 76,
That's another character I used because he was pretty basic.
McCree.
Wasn't he had a different name?
Oh, I can't remember. Did we just get canceled? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that character. You know, his whole thing was pretty dope.
High Noon.
High Noon, and then I just enjoy it, and then bringing the Marvel skins on top. But another cool thing that's coming out is that the Battle Pass, because obviously I don't know if it's a free to play game. I think it's a free to play game.
I'm pretty sure it's a free to play game.
The Battle Pass is never going to expire. In the sense of like, you know how every game there's a Battle Pass, next season it'll be done, and then like you can't get the stuff that was in the previous.
Mhm.
Apparently, they're not going to expire.
Hmm.
And you can just continue to grow and continue to get all the stuff that was in the Battle Pass.
That's
I
pretty
think
cool.
that's really cool.
And then you can get the currency to get the
Yes,
stuff
and
as well.
apparently it's not. There are obviously going to be microtransactions.
Mhm.
It is a free to play game, so it needs to make some kind of money. But apparently, you can get skins from playing games, from getting in game currency to buy the skins. And I'm
Mhm.
like, again, that's something I do enjoy. You know, it's not just trying to take all my money. It's going to take all my time, and then I'm going to put money into it. That's what's going to happen.
So are you okay? So my thing with Overwatch when I was playing it, I'm like, you can unlock other characters, cool, but it's like the main thing of it was
The
skins.
loot boxes. Yeah.
But it's like I mean, I'm glad they don't, enhance your character because then it would be pretty straight up unfair.
Obviously.
But it's like I don't know. Oh, like, are you okay with buying skins?
Buying individual skins?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Also, if I can use like in-game currency,
Mm-hmm.
sure.
It's like Mortal Kombat 1. It's like
Exactly. But if I have to spend like $24 to get like a bundle pack that has, or the only way to get them is from loot boxes, that I'm not okay with.
mm-hmm.
And especially I have to pay money for like a loot box for the chance to get it, and even then might
not
not be
guaranteed.
might not happen. It's like then it makes me not want to really invest You know, I'll play if I have friends playing it, but I won't invest money into it.
Mhm.
You know, I can't remember the last time I spent money into a game for skins. The only thing I can remember is really Borderlands 2. And that was like 10 plus years ago,
Actually, I can tell you one right now.
which was
Godzilla, Call of Duty.
oh yeah, that was $20.
Yeah, because you bought Godzilla and I got Mecha.
Yeah, it was for Warzone. Yeah.
And I hate that it's for Warzone.
Yeah.
I'm like, I play more multiplayer than anything.
Yeah,
I
we
want to see
do.
my
Like,
Mega Godzilla skin, and I can't even do it. I literally wasted money on it.
speaking about Godzilla, that's another thing that's going on. Is he's now in Fortnite?
Is it really?
Yes,
I think
and
I
people
might
are
have saw
making him
something.
do he's making him do random things,
Okay.
and like he's either doing the gritty, he's hitting like some cumbia kings like dance, you know, he's like whipping, nay-naying, you know, they're doing like all these kinds of things, and I'm just like, what you doing to my boy, man? What are you doing?
Is it? What is it they say? They massacred my boy.
Yeah.
My boy.
I mean, it's what happens when you go to Fortnite, because then the kids can go to Godzilla movies, like, oh, it's the guy from Fortnite, and that's why I come in. And be
No,
like,
that-
bam! What
no,
you talking about?
It's not. He's like, it's a thing for Fortnite.
It's the
The thing. The thing.
yeah, like it's crazy, but it might honestly be the first time I don't get the Godzilla thing, because I feel like every time there's a Godzilla kind of like collaboration, I tend to go for it. Like Dave the Diver, I'm gonna get that eventually because it has a Godzilla like collaboration, and I've heard good things about it. I see videos and it looks fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I think every time Godzilla has some kind of like thing, I kind of go for it, you know. But Fortnite, don't think I'm gonna do it unless I look at it and it's only like $2 or like $1. It's not gonna be that cheap,
No.
but I could only hope.
It's like whenever the Dragon Ball ones came out, I looked at them. I was like, $20 for that? Nah.
Yeah, normally I think they're $20 because I think my
for a skin that does
for my
nothing.
friend he got
I say nothing, but
when the Naruto one came out. I think he got Sasuke and Sakura, and I was like, "You got Sakura?" He was like, "No, I got Sasuke and Sakura." It's like, no, you got Sasuke and Sakura. Okay, calm down. All right, you got trash with more trash. Oh,
double the
people
trash.
People are gonna like that. People love
They're
Sasuke,
like, no.
emo boy. But then another thing that got dropped, IGN released, because it's the 30th anniversary, they released the top 100 PlayStation games of all time. And I'm glad it wasn't like all time games. Because, God, leave that list be so long and so hard to decide on who.
But so, well, do you know what list they went off of, or like what's the restrictions?
What? What do you mean?
Like, cause you said of all time,
Yes, this is PlayStation games of all time.
right? But you said I'm glad it's not of all time.
What?
That's what you said.
No. Oh, I meant like of the best games of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because there are so many
Right.
games
So
to consider.
what are they restricting it to?
PlayStation.
No, I get that, but like, is there like where's the cutoff? Like, what's the beginning? Is it PS1?
I'm telling you, I'm glad it's PlayStation games of all time and
Mhm.
not top 100 games of all time.
Right.
Because when you do games of all time, you're including every single game that's ever been existing.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, so that list would be very hard because
Right.
you have to consider
But with
so many games.
PlayStations, like, where are they going?
They're going to PlayStation. What are you talking about?
I know, but it's like, what games?
On PlayStation. What are you talking about?
But is it like counting everything from the one and on?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm
Yeah.
asking. It's like there's no restriction to like how far, like the years also.
Yeah. This
Like
isn't
if the
like
game
the
came
best
out in like
PlayStation
1400.
5. This is not like PS5 best games of all time. No,
Okay.
this is best PlayStation games of all time.
Okay,
Like from,
every single PS, almost like one. Every single PlayStation game that's come out.
Yes.
No exclusives.
For PlayStation, yes.
Okay.
Exclusives are included.
Okay.
Yes. I don't know where you went with that. I guess I said a sentence you didn't know how to understand at all.
No, you said it weird.
What do you mean?
You said no, it's gone.
See?
My
But-
goldfish memory.
So what would you say? So there, we're gonna talk about tops, and that's what our bracket is about.
Quack.
So I don't know the top 10, and we're not gonna include the top 10. Well, you're gonna tell me the top 10.
Okay, for the top
PlayStation.
100.
Yes, this
Okay.
is what we did before, and we're gonna talk about our own personal top 10 games of all time. Okay, not just PlayStation, because we should have just stuck with the PlayStation. We should have stuck with the Vibe, but that's okay. We'll start with their top 10
So do you want me to start from the obviously 10?
from 10 up. Yeah, 10 up.
So number 10,
Okay.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Wow, pretty recent. I'm
Mhm.
impressed. That's pretty cool for them.
All right. Number 9,
Uh-huh.
GTA 5 / online.
Slash online.
So they kind of both.
I mean, I get it. It's huge.
Yeah,
It's such a
now.
huge game. But man, it's been 10 years. 11, 13, about to be 12 years. That game's
And it got released on
PS3,
what? Yeah.
4, and 5. It's like, yo,
And then it's gonna come out on the next
on
console,
the
right?
6th, like, what the heck, dude?
They're
Like,
gonna get GTA 5
in
before
the
GTA
span
6.
of one GTA game, we got like literally 5 GTA games in that span of time. Like, what the heck, man? But I get it.
I guess.
I get it.
Number 8, Uncharted 2: Among Thieves.
Uncharted 2.
Mhm.
Would you choose that one? You wouldn't.
Why?
Because you speak so highly of 4.
I do.
You
We're
speak so
so good.
highly. You speak
So
highly of
amazing.
4. Are you
But
surprised?
to be fair, though, I think the reason I give it such high praise is how
Like
the graphic, the world, the story
the
itself,
story. Is what I'm
the
saying. How it wraps
relationship
it up.
between
His brother.
Nathan and his brother, it's so good, and how like you said, everything wraps up at the end. So great, so amazing. I really need to go and replay 2 or the other 3 again because from what I remember, they were fun.
Mhm.
They are fun games.
They're on PS4, right? Like there's an update.
Yeah,
for
there's
storefronts?
the Uncharted collection.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta play those too.
We should have them because it was free.
Yeah, I
month.
think so. Okay. Next.
So now number 7, Red Dead Redemption 2,
2. Yeah, makes
Mhm.
sense. Makes sense.
big open world game.
Big open world game.
Haven't
Better than this first one, apparently.
in terms of like control, like gameplay wise, yes. World a lot bigger, that's for sure. The environments look great.
Mhm.
The story, as far as I got, amazing. I didn't get to
But
finish
people
it. But
like the first
Arthur.
character more than this one, if I remember. John Morrison, doesn't it?
John Marston.
John Martian.
Mhm.
Martian?
Marston, like a marsh.
Marston.
Marsh
Okay.
and then ton.
Yeah, because of his ending, like at the barn, that whole like scene.
That was so good. I was like, dang.
It's like it's so funny because our bracket was gonna be greatest moments for us, and like would that be on your list of like greatest moments? Not talking about it.
Not talking about it. Yeah, you reminded me. I was like, it was so good. I honestly
Such a-
wasn't not expecting it because I'm like, oh, you played it, right? You got to that point? No. What?
We've talked about this, Corbin. I've not played one. I've only played the Undead.
Well, technically, that one's 2.
What?
Because the first one is called Red Dead Revolver.
Oh no, you're right. You're right. You're
Mhm.
totally right. I
And then
understand.
the second one's
So
a
yes,
a
I never
prequel
played
still.
the 1 or 2. Never
Mhm.
played either one. But I did play Undead
Nightmare,
Nightmare.
which was fun.
I loved it. So much fun. I had all the horses, got everything. They 100%ed it as much as you could.
I just got the 4 horses and I was like, I was satisfied.
No, I beat it. You know, I beat the whole thing. But anyway, so it makes sense. Red Dead 2 apparently just as good as the first, a lot better graphically, size wise, and story wise as well. You know, so I'm not surprised about that one.
Number 6, Final Fantasy 7.
The original.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
doesn't say remake.
So because the remake was Rebirth, right?
No, that's the second one. That's the second part.
Oh, so this is the first.
No, I think the first one was called Final Fantasy 7 remake,
Oh, remake, and then
and then
Rebirth.
the second one was Rebirth.
Okay, and you haven't played Rebirth, right?
No.
Okay.
I don't have it. I still need to
right.
play freaking Crisis Core.
That's right.
That
Because
came out on
you
the
did play
console.
Intergrade.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you never played. Okay. Cool,
Mhm.
cool, cool. All right, cool.
Which
I mean,
again, amazing. I
yeah.
haven't played the original though.
yeah, me neither. No, I think I played the original. I think I
But
finished it.
obviously younger. It's like I just didn't understand the
Exactly.
games. Now I probably would go back to play it, honestly.
Mhm.
Number 5, The Last of Us.
Okay, makes sense. That game was amazing. I remember.
Story's great.
Yeah, story's great. Wish it was a choice at the end to either save and kill her, but it is what it is, you know. But that whole mechanic, and it had such a fun multiplayer. Like I loved that multiplayer, and I
hated that
never
multiplayer.
play multiplayer games. Like I loved gathering gathering this stuff. People are shooting. I'm like, I'm trying to make my freaking bomb here so I can, and then like throwing stuff. Like I was so into it. I was so fun. Also, I hated that you had to connect your Facebook.
Well, they did it to.
But it really
honestly don't
it
know.
really made the beginning part like super interactive because like as you played your multiplayer games, you either got or lost
Oh yeah, supplies for your
materials. Yeah, for
for
your
wherever
camp.
you were. Yeah,
Yeah,
there you
yeah.
go, camp.
And like people would die and things like that. It's like,
That's the
oh,
only reason I didn't like it. But other than that, the like you were saying, the multiplayer aspect of like in-game stuff, I really enjoyed. It was really good. It was always fun. Just being able to pop someone with a
definitely
rifle.
intense. Okay, what's next?
Number 4, Shadow of the Colossus.
Okay, there's so many remakes for that.
Never,
I mean, I liked it. I mean,
never fully beat it, but
I don't think I did either. But
I've
I can
seen people
appreciate
play
I
it.
can
Yeah,
appreciate what it is.
yeah, it's really good, artistic wise.
Yes, design wise, and
Also,
honestly,
seeing play, I have seen people play through it. The story's really good. There's barely any dialogue, but it's like
you don't need dialogue.
you don't need dialogue.
Just
It's
tell the
just
story.
but it's just amazing.
Exactly.
Number 3, Bloodborne.
Bloodborne.
Yeah,
What the heck? And there's only been one. Isn't that crazy?
yeah.
Only
And it recently
one.
got like a
No.
frame update, didn't it?
Oh, maybe like a small update, but like
And they're like, we don't see the difference.
yeah. Like, did you see that people got really excited that in their 30th anniversary
Oh yeah, where
trailer, there's a part like, let's be persistent, or like I think it's whatever persistence was the word, and then
Mhm.
it showed it, and then like people were like, oh my god, they're gonna come out with another one. That's a teaser.
No,
The
I
second
think they
one. It's like
were.
calm down.
No, I
Like
think they said that the reason they did that was because of the player base. So like they're persistent on the fact that they won another one.
it's great. It's crazy, and it's so good. Like honestly, that vibe, like that, it's that whole vibe of it. It's because we've had so many Demon Souls, Dark Souls, like clones.
Mhm.
What are they called?
Soulsborns.
Soulsborne game, and then you had only one Born game. It's like, where are the rest of them? You know, you had Sekiro, you had that one. There was another one I can't remember off the top of my head, but like that style needs
Neo.
to really come back. Neo, things like that. Okay, so
Mhm.
number 2.
Number 2, God of War, 2018,
Oh, so
which you haven't even played it.
I have not played it.
Yeah, so good.
So would you put that? Would that be up there as the best PlayStation game of
I
all
wouldn't
time?
put it in the top 10, but it'd be in the top 10.
It'd be in top 10.
Yeah, it wouldn't
Okay.
be on 2 though. But
Gotcha. Okay, and then number 1.
number 1, Metal Gear Solid.
Which one? The
Metal
first
Gear
one?
Solid.
The first one?
The one on the PS1, yeah.
Dang, that's crazy.
Or I think they were all on the PS1, weren't they?
No, I think 3 was on 2.
No, I know 3 was on 2, but before Solid, you had the Metal Gear games.
Yes, but this is Metal Gear Solid.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
It's the one with the liquid.
should be on 1. I
Yeah.
have that one.
Yeah.
I could have had it right here. Anyway, but yes, man, that's
so good.
crazy. I don't think I ever played it myself, but I definitely watched my brother play it, and it's just wild.
Have you not played it?
No, I've
Like,
told
at
you,
all?
Snake Eater was the first time I got to play.
But like later? Not even with the HD collection?
No, I bought it, but I never had a chance to play it.
What?
My backlog is so big. Okay, like,
See,
but
but the beauty with these games, it's like a long game. Yes,
yes,
it almost fits like your RPG,
uh-huh.
but without it being open world.
Yeah, it's
Because
so,
it's pretty lenient. Where you're like, I mean, you can go exploring to get more like a new weapon or something, but that's really it.
it's also one of those games where, there's no difficulty. Well, like there is a difficulty,
There is, yeah.
but like it's hard. Like it does not sugarcoat it whatsoever.
Mm.
Like you need to be good at the game to progress in the game.
So good.
Like it won't give it to you like most games today.
And
Most
that's
games today are so easy.
Talking about that, it's like makes me want to get the collection that came out.
Talk about my collection?
No,
Oh no,
for the
we're just waiting for a good price for it though. And apparently I don't know if it's like good. I haven't looked into it because how GTA re-release of their games were like wasn't good and only recently had an update that like fixed it. So that's what okay. So we'll see. We'll have to look up and to see if the things are right. But our games, what would be your top 10? I thought you were gonna look it up because you don't remember it.
No, I have it on my notebook.
I thought you wrote it down.
Yeah, I wrote it down. I didn't type it down.
Okay, just give me a game that you can remember.
Well, obviously, Resident Evil.
This isn't your top list, so okay, you give one, I give one.
Okay. Resident Evil 4.
Actually,
The
open your phone because I gave you my list.
no, did you?
Yes, because I know how podcasts work.
Crazy.
Yeah. Okay, go for it.
Resident Evil 4.
Which one?
The OG.
OG.
hmm I
Oh.
enjoyed the remake, but
4 just has
special.
It's like Metal Gear Solid. It's like it has that nostalgia factor.
Yeah. And plus, it was my first rated M game. Oh no, I say that, but I had Deadly Alliance. But it was my first like horror game for me.
So one for me would be obviously Tetris. I see it as a symbolism of life, and I know that's super like putting it on a pedestal,
Dumb.
but I really do. I really do see it like that.
Mhm.
And I mean, I can go further into it, but we'll just continue. Your next one.
Batman Arkham City.
City, nice. Are you surprised it's now in the top 10?
No.
Oh, okay, okay. I find that weird because I would put City up there.
Hmm.
It's one of the best of all time. 'Cause City was so good.
So good. I honestly replayed that game multiple times.
It's literally Red Dead 2. It's what made the first one great. They just did it better in the second one because it got bigger, it got more complicated, it got more complex, and so many things, the Easter eggs, the side missions, and things like that, really went crazy. And then you get to Arkham Knight, and it's like tanks. One of my next one, Borderlands 2. I mean, it's literally on my body. It's my first tattoo, only tattoo at the moment. I mean, it speaks for itself. Another one for you.
Another one for me. Oof. Oh, Persona 4 Golden.
Golden.
Yeah.
Golden.
Golden.
Why? Why that one over like 5?
It's it was the first one that introduced me to the series, and it's the one that I feel more connected to. Like the story and everything, characters. I think I mentioned it last time.
Which has better music?
4.
Nice.
Because 5 has a really good soundtrack as well. The cafe has a really good chill soundtrack. I used to play the.
You just have it on the console and just like do your own thing.
Or I use it to like sleep, because it's really relaxing. But 4 has really good like music.
That was really good.
What? Like
another one for me would be Dead Space. Love Dead Space. It was the last horror game, in my opinion, and I say in my opinion because I can't remember if another one has since then, to give me nightmares. Like, I remember seeing the things in my dreams. Like, I remember I was with you when I used to see like things in the streets and stuff. I would mention it to you and be like, Juan, calm down. Here, you're okay, guy. Okay, I see it too. Okay, like things like that. Like Dead Space really messed me up. And hearing, and especially the music. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Oh my god, dude, that's crazy. That creeps me the heck out.
Now I can't think of any more.
Monster Hunter.
There's so many. But I'd have to give it to Unite.
Unite.
Freedom Unite.
Well, that's with you and your friend. Like, really going into it, right?
Yeah. PSP.
Yeah.
When we were playing the PSP.
That's crazy that one of your top games would be like a handheld game. That's really crazy.
No,
I say that, but one's coming up for me.
No, that's not true because Persona 4 is a handheld.
Oh, it's a Vita game.
On the Vita.
That's right. That's right. Interesting. But yeah, that's like just the fun times you had with your friend.
Yeah, being able to playing like being there instead of online. I mean, you could do online, but it was like
you
could do local
together. Yeah,
that was
for
cool.
sure. Next one for me, Infamous.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, you say of course. That just shows you how much I love it. I hate that it no longer is a thing. Well, I say it's no longer a thing. Sucker Punch is a focus on Ghost of Tsushima or Ghost of Yokai. Yotai. They're just killing it, So I'm not sad, but I love that I got to experience it. I kind of want a remake of them or a report onto the more systems so I can play it again.
Right.
But I mean, Second Son had one of the most interesting side missions I'd ever played. To go to the White Rabbit website, like literally make me feel like I'm a detective. Wild.
Yeah. It was a, I think it was a pre-order bonus too.
Yeah, like it's crazy. That whole mission was like a wild ride.
And then you had to wait because it's like they were releasing like almost episodes.
Yeah,
So
and
it's like,
you feel that in the game too.
and you're like, oh dang. And it's like obviously it's like having to go online, type in the code, look at the clues. It's like that was really cool. Like having you like involved essentially. Oh, the other cool mechanic of that game was the spray, the graffiti.
Yeah,
Like having to turn your controller,
for
shake it,
once a
like
game lets you use like the thing of the controllers.
mm-hmm, which is really, really rare.
What's another one for you?
Uh,
It went dark. That's not giving it to you.
going dark. Another game.
But any of the Dragon Ball Z games be on your list?
Yes.
Which one?
Budokai 2.
Ah, why that one? Just the time.
It was the one I had at the time
Mhm.
because I didn't have that many PS2 games. So once I got that one, I think I played that one a lot.
Like a lot.
A lot. I was gonna say the first one because that was the first one I got, but Budokai 2, I think like I said, I played more. I played the story multiple times, and I did the towers like constantly.
Mm-hmm.
So I was always going into that game for something.
Next game for me would be Devil May Cry.
Of course.
I love the music.
Which one?
I think OG.
OG.
I think I played it the most.
Hmm.
I do like 2 too, but so many
2.
people hate it. I just like it. I know it's because I know a lot of the reasons why people hate 2, but I mean it's just progression for me. Then I skipped 3 because people said it was the hardest game of all time, and even as a kid, I was like, nah, I'm not about that. Not about that Soulsborne life, killing myself. And then 4, great, so
Mhm.
good.
And then you still gotta play 5.
I still gotta play 5, which I'll probably end up recording or streaming
Mhm.
because I want to get back into streaming. But all in all, the style, the way Dante is, like I literally just talked to my brother about getting sibling tattoos where I'm obviously gonna have the Rebellion and Ebony and Ivory on my arm. And I was like, he should get Yamato, like the Virgil sword, maybe with like fire or like the demon trigger, like double trigger around it or something. Like, and then we just
Isn't it crazy to think that DMC was gonna be a Resident Evil game and
that's
change into that?
I think like it's weird to think about, but like
Mhm.
it does have the fixed cameras. It does have like
Mhm.
the shooting
also
mechanic,
Capcom.
like it's Camcom. Like you can see the resemblance. It's not as crazy when you see it, but from an outside perspective,
As in, like they started and it's like this doesn't feel like Resident Evil anymore.
yeah, right.
So it just became a brand new IP at that point.
Mhm.
It's pretty
Yeah.
crazy when I found that out. I was like, that's really interesting. But like you said, I don't. It didn't have tank controls, but it did have the fixed camera angles.
No, yeah, it had
Mhm.
fixed cameras. Can you think of another?
Yeah, Jack 2.
Jack 2.
Again, same
Interesting.
thing. Replayability, man. Being able to ride the hoverboard, big city,
Mhm.
Jack finally talking, having them dark powers. Also, play like I said, replayability. Play the game multiple times, English and Spanish.
I don't. Well, Spanish.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't think I finished Jack 2.
So good.
I think I got stuck in the main like city hub where like
Mhm.
you can drive your car around and stuff.
Yeah.
I got stuck there and just forever stayed there.
One of my favorite things to do was because you can like be flying and then down.
Yeah.
I just to get the big ones, go like this. There's like a single bike one, and you go.
You're a menace to society. One of my next ones would be Fez. I literally learned its language.
You have a little whatever that's called.
Fez.
Is that what they're called?
The hats, yes.
I
it's a
thought the
Fez.
Fez was the creature thing.
No.
Was
no,
the creature?
No, it doesn't have one. But yeah, like the alphabet, like things like that, like it never just perspective on everything, on how you see it from different ways. It just really took it off for me. Like just something about that game and the vibe of it. I mean, I think it really either started or ended my whole indie run because at some point in my life, you guys were playing like AAA games, and then you had me over here with all my indie games. It's like, yes,
You say that while I
over
was
here in my
playing
corner.
Ben 10 over there.
Yeah, AAA.
That's not AAA. It's not even the good Ben 10.
Okay, that one for you. I have one for you. I think might be on your list.
Uncharted 4.
Oh, okay. There you go. That's not the one I was thinking of, but okay. And we just talk about that one, so you're good. Another one for me, Binding of Isaac. I love Binding of Isaac. It's a game I can play forever and ever. And I love like its weird story and its weird designs. and like that whole vibe of it. I don't know. It's pretty cool for me. I just like it.
Uh, dang it. I wish I had my list.
Now, off the top of my head for you,
Mm.
because you speak highly of these 3 games, I don't know which one would be on your list. I don't even know if they would be on your list. Either Quarry, Until Dawn, or Detroit. Would
The-
those be on your list?
Detroit.
Detroit. That's super
So
surprising.
good.
Yeah, you've been wanting me to play. I mean,
Yes.
you've been wanting me to play all 3 of them. I kind of
Well,
watched you play the
we
Quarry.
played the Quarry because
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
like
yeah,
all
yeah.
3 of
I'm
us
just
were able to
saying.
play it
I'm just saying. There's so
until
many different things you can do.
I got murked
Yeah.
because I wasn't quick enough.
But yeah.
And then Until Dawn's pretty fun.
Detroit.
But Detroit tops it. Also, Mr. Krabs is in it.
You think it's because Detroit really hits more notes
Yeah,
in like
I want to say
life?
yes, just because of the whole like what's going on in the story.
Mhm.
Obviously dealing with like, real life, not real life issues.
I mean, real life emotions.
issues.
Yeah, real life issues.
Real
There you
life
go.
issues that has happened, in the past. And then just seeing some of the character development as you progress through the
Mhm.
story, it's really good.
No, for me, Tekken Tag Tournament on the PS2. That's me and my brother. Me and my brother would like play the heck out of that game, like, and then that essentially took off my love for Tekken
Mm-hmm.
and like how it is one of the best fighting games of all time for me. You know, every other game was like, oh, this is a clone, or like this is close, but it doesn't hit the like marks of Tekken.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Tekken getting a Netflix series, a movie in theaters, things like that. It's like Tekken is just top tier in my opinion. That it started with Tekken Tag. That was the first one I played, and then got weirder for after that. Tekken Tag Bowling, Tekken Tag whatever. It's like so many weird things, so many spinoffs. Love it. I love Tekken.
Mega Man X5.
Oh, X5.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Why that one?
That's the first one I played,
Oh, okay.
and
That makes sense.
introduced me to the X series. Because then I played. I didn't get 6, but I ended up playing because 5 was on the PS1 still,
Mm-hmm.
and then I skipped 6, and I got 7, and 7 was on the PS2,
Mm-hmm.
and that was more 3D, as in over the shoulder camera. And then you got to meet that other new character. I forget his name, because you played
Not the
as
Zero characters. No,
yeah no
Yeah.
the other dude.
Yeah, I think I understand. My next one would be SSX Tricky. Now, last one was for me and my brother. This one is for me and my sister. This one, we'd love to play this game. That is one of the first games where I feel like I fully completed it because I did unlock all the costumes for like a character,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like pure luminescent, like metal, metallic, like crazy looking colors. And yeah, anytime anyone played me on that, whooped them on everything. Score attack or racing, like I was just knew all the shortcuts. Like it was crazy. I was so good at that game. Nobody wanted to play with me. I got really sad. No, I'm just kidding because I played it by myself and doing all the tricks, just going wild and the music. I mean, come on, the SSX Tricky song from Run DMC. Come on, now you can't beat that unless same games around that time like Dub Edition and things like that having that like hip hop music.
Yeah.
I just love it. So that's why the SSX Tricky has to be on my list. Then can you give me one more?
I did, and I blanked out here at the end.
Metal Gear. No.
No.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Trying to think for you. Can we say my last one so you
Dang.
can? You have time? My last one on my list. I was thinking about it, and I looked at my old list, and I had some games. And I was like, that wouldn't really be on my list anymore. I was trying to think, and my last one I would put would probably be Pokemon Sapphire. Pokemon Sapphire was the first game I legitly got a level 100 Pokemon. I mean, it was Kyogre, so he was already like super high level, but it was the first time like I really, really invested time to do it, and like it's just crazy. It's just so good to me, and it's my favorite generation of Pokemon, and like the legendaries were dope, and like all these things. Also, the Ruby and Emerald versions also so dope. The names are stones. I'm a big stone guy. I love my emeralds. I love my minerals, things like that. Like it's just all the points that I want in a Pokemon game. There it is with Sapphire. And don't get me wrong, Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, they're re-up versions of them. They're great too, But obviously, I gotta go with the originals where my childhood is. You know.
Dang. I'm pretty sure when I go look at my list, all the games that I said were
Are
probably not
not
gonna
on
be
this
on that list.
It's okay. That just gives us the time. Later on will be another topic. This is the
I
tops.
guess I have to say the one for right now anyway that I can think of, because I'm blanking out. Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance.
Nice.
Played that game multiple times.
Cooking with Scorpion.
Cooking with Scorpion. Yeah, we played it multiple times, and you have no idea what I unlocked everything in the crypt. I deleted my save file just so I can
Do
rebuy
it again.
everything, and yeah,
So
and
you
I
can
did
do
that
that right
multiple
now.
times.
Just delete Ghost of Tsushima and just play it again.
Yeah, but I'm like, no, it's not the same because I don't get the little. Boop, the little
You didn't get that
trophies.
Deadly Alliance.
I would when I spend something. It's like, oh, here you got this that you don't have in your library, and I go, cool.
Yeah, I remember I would literally go to my neighbor's house to watch Cooking with Scorpion.
Mhm.
It was some of my favorite memories. We would just die laughing, just like crying. We were just laughing so hard. That was so funny.
So
Even
great.
though that clip is like 30 seconds, like
Yeah, it's not
even
that
like
long.
it's not even long. I remember we watched it. I was like, that's what I used to laugh at. It's still funny,
It's so great.
but it's like, man, I was cringe. That's what I was laughing at.
So good.
That's
So good.
funny. But those are some of our personal the tops for us. I mean, I have definitely more people's lists for movies, animes, and games, and we'll definitely get into those and judge them for what they like and tell them that they're wrong or right. You know, some people are right. Not a lot of people are right because we're right. We have the podcast. We're right. But we are gonna cut here and we're gonna go into our bracket for a randomized seed of the top 100 of IGN's choices. So we're gonna cut and we're gonna get into that.
A few moments later.
And here we are with the bracket for the random top 100. We have a 16 seed here, but I'm going to tell you exactly where they fit in the 100, which I think where they land is very interesting. And I know you already looked at some of them. You can't see from there. You might enlarge it. I don't know what you're going to do. But this is really cool. Well, actually, you can't enlarge this because it's not separate pictures, because the other one's separate pictures. It's something different. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. I was just confusing myself. These are random from the 100. We're going to see what comes out on top from this list. There are some heavy hitters in this, and I'm super surprised that they weren't in the top 10 because I didn't know the top 10 prior. So going through this and I see them, I was like, what? How did this not make it up there? So we're going to go for it. We're going to go through it, and let's see. We got number 51 versus 54. And first it is Walking Dead Telltale versus Arkham Knight. Batman Arkham City. That's what I was trying to say. Those are the first two. And I think that's wild. 51 Walking Dead, 54 Arkham City. And I think I know what your choice is, Arkham City.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. See, I love season 1 for Walking Dead.
Yeah, season 1 of The Walking Dead's great.
That right there is so freaking good. It essentially put Telltale on the map. Like, that ending with Clementine is so freaking good. And I bawled so hard.
I also remember replaying it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be a jerk this whole playthrough. The first option I did, I was like, I felt terrible. It hurt my soul. I was like, I don't think I can do this.
But but what we said with Arkham games, like talking about your top 10, Arkham City, it's what Arkham Asylum was, but better, bigger, more complex. Everything you need in the game, it's right here. Telltale is a very, very good story. Now, if this was about story games, I'd probably choose Telltale Walking Dead over Arkham City. Because of how much emotion I felt out of Walking Dead.
That's true.
But as a game of all time, it has to go Arkham City.
Yeah.
So we're going to go Arkham City. Next is 93 Ratchet and Clank versus number 11 Resident Evil 2 2019. And
you heard my answer for that one too.
But it's Rift Apart. Rift Apart is so good. Rift Apart was so much fun. So really pushing the limits of the PlayStation at that time. Graphically and everything.
It is so good. Why would you choose Resident Evil 2 over Ratchet and Clank? What makes that?
The what's the word I'm looking for? It's not innovation. The improvement of the game itself, going from fixed camera angles, tank controls, to over the shoulder look or third person view.
Was this the first remake?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the start. Yeah. It's funny because they have a sale for the remakes, and it's obviously 2, 3, and 4. But yeah, the controls got better, cameras quality, and the fact that it's the replayability. You kind of have to do it just to get the full story. So even if you're like, I don't want to play as Leon again or something, you play as Claire, and essentially there's 4 scenarios. So you have scenario A and scenario B. If you play Leon's A, then with Claire you have to play B in order for the story to intertwine. But if you do like A and A, then it's the exact same one. But if you do it either way, you'll experience something different every single time.
But Ratchet and Clank is so cool. It's so much fun, so much color, and also the like complexity in the new characters that you got for the first time ever, like Rivet and that little robot she has. It's so good.
Yeah, prank.
And then Ratchet and Clank, like they're like they get separated, but then end up finding each other again. Like that was such a heartwarming moment for when that happens. You're not letting up, are you?
No.
Okay, so we're gonna do rock paper scissors.
Okay.
All right, one try. There's
All right.
one gun, right? Rock paper scissors shoot. Rock paper scissors shoot. Come on, boy. Come on. Rock paper scissors shoot. It's a hard match. Rock paper scissors shoot. Yeah, Ratchet and Clank gets it. Yeah.
That's hilarious. 3 out of 3.
Now, number 86 versus number 52. Doom Eternal versus Spider-Man 2. These are hard. This is so hard. Both of these games are so freaking good. However, I think I'm putting Doom Eternal.
Really?
I think I would put Doom Eternal over Spider-Man 2.
I put Spider-Man 2 over Doom Eternal.
I would put Spider-Man 1 over Doom Eternal. I think I enjoyed Spider-Man 1 more than Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Those 2? 2.
Right? But between these two, you put it 2.
I just didn't like Eternal.
You didn't. You did not. You prefer Doom. Again, it's like me choosing Spider-Man 1. You're choosing Doom 2016.
Doom, yeah. I don't know. It's just... I don't know what it is. It just... The first one just felt better.
For you, I think it's because Doom 2016 really changed the way Doom is played. Where Doom Eternal went back more to what an original feel for Doom went for. And that's what I love. I love Doom. Like, I love the way it plays and the way it feels. And I get that a lot from Doom Eternal, not Doom 2016. Doom 2016, though, is really, really, really good.
I'm also going with the soundtrack.
I think Doom Eternal was really great.
It's crazy.
What soundtrack are you choosing between these two?
These two?
Doom Eternal. That's what I thought. You know, graphically, they're both really good.
I mean, graphically, Spider-Man 2 looks good.
It is clean, but so is Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal is really, really freaking good. However, another thing you're probably not including is probably Doom Eternal's DLC.
I played it.
You played it?
Mm-hmm.
You don't speak highly of it?
No.
Our friends speak super highly of it.
Again, they don't like Eternal. The DLC couldn't even save it for me.
Well, you're a loser.
No, you're crazy.
Got rock, paper, scissors.
Oh.
I'm choosing Doom Eternal. You
Okay.
choose Spider-Man 2. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh,
Dang it.
God.
Dang it. Dang it. Stupid Peter Parker.
That's Peter Parker.
Now we have number 37, Uncharted 4, versus 25, Persona 5, Royal specifically. It was interesting that I saw Royal on the list and not actual Persona 5. I thought that was pretty interesting.
Well, it's because this would be the golden. You have Persona 4 and then Persona 4 Golden. You go with the complete edition, honestly.
Who are you going for on this one?
That's really tough.
This is more of a you question because I haven't played either of these.
Also, that's not even the game. That's the art of. I haven't seen that.
Yours hilarious. I just grabbed random.
Oh! Yeah, that's a tough one.
But who would you choose? You were just speaking so highly of 4.
Which one, Persona 4?
No, Uncharted 4. This is a hard one. Well, now, give me some reasons. What are you thinking? I know 4 is the culmination of the end. Brotherly love, brotherly hate.
The final fight also is really good with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Mm-hmm. Jake Gyllenhaal.
the guy looks like Jake.
Oh, so he's not in the game. I've seen some of the cinematics. Crazy.
The cinematics, the chase scenes,
The chase
everything's
scenes
so cool.
is so good. But this one is Persona 5, but more. It has that one extra character.
Mm-hmm. The
The
story's pretty much the
relationships, the
same.
music.
The story's pretty much the same, unless you go for the true ending. And then the true ending is what makes, for me anyway, makes it a better game.
You did also platinum this one a lot faster because it was a lot easier. Okay. That'll help you make your decision?
No.
Because this is all you, buddy.
I honestly would just say Persona 5.
Persona 5, wow.
It's just because, like I said,
Say goodbye to Nathan Drake.
well, he did say
Kill him
goodbye.
again.
But no, it's because Persona 5, when you go through the true ending, it just gives you so much in depth, like to some of the two characters that you're with, and it just hits like all those like notes, like emotion, like the their motivation to be doing what they're doing, and it's just such the way it ends is just such it's really good.
Gotcha.
It made me tear up.
Alright, so we're going Persona 5. Next we have number 100 versus number 40. And it is... Oh, okay, we're going down this line. Okay, so it's taking us back down this line. So we'll hit the other side after this. So
Gotcha.
we got Arkham City versus Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
Arkham City.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
Over
Between the two,
Ratchet and Clank?
I replayed more Arkham City than I did Ratchet and Clank, and
Because
that's
you
after
played this because this hadn't even come out yet.
crazy. That came out, and I was done with it once I
It's
got the platinum.
PS5.
Yeah. Again,
This
I got the platinum for it. I didn't want to play it anymore. Got the platinum on this. I wanted to replay it, and I did. I played it.
How many
4 more
controllers
times.
did you break with that game?
None.
I thought you broke controllers on that one.
No,
was
no,
Arkham
no.
Asylum?
No.
I thought you broke
It
controllers.
wasn't a Batman game.
I thought the combat trials got to you.
No.
Okay, why is Batman better than Ratchet and Clank?
Replayability.
I think you're wrong.
You're crazy. Have you?
There's New Game
did
Plus.
Did you play it? You did play Rift. Yeah,
Yeah,
you did.
I
Yeah.
got the platinum.
But have you played it since then?
I haven't played Batman since then.
I have.
Okay.
Multiple times. I played it on mine. I played it on our friend's account, and then I replayed all 3 of the games. Well, all 2 of the games when they got re-released.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to you.
And I erased my save file to just.
I'm
the
giving
regular
it to you
copies.
because you've definitely had more of an adventure with this game than I have with this one.
And
I love Ratchet and Clank. It's one of my favorite games of all time, even though it wasn't in my top 10. But it's like number 11 or 12. Like it's like on the cusp, you know.
It's in the top 20.
Yeah, for sure. Like this is to be talked about in my list. But I will give you Arkham City. It is also my favorite Arkham game of the Arkham series.
Also, the costumes are in it great.
The guns on here are great.
The only cool thing for me about Rift Apart
Uh-huh.
was the Jack and Daxter Easter egg.
And that was really
And
cool,
that was
wasn't it?
And that was it.
The Sly Cooper Easter egg is also in there too. His van.
And,
That's there.
but again, I replayed Persona 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I had a rock paper scissors on this one because I mean I know nothing but Spider-Man 2. In my opinion, is way better.
No, it's crazy.
Wow.
Absolute bad lad.
How?
Story's great.
So was this one?
Yeah, but the final boss is what really is like.
Yeah, final boss, Venom with wings.
Me.
Me?
Yeah.
You also freaked out when you saw it because I remember your reaction.
But I was like,
Yeah, who's the final boss on here? Death.
no, it's God.
God.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You take out God.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But like the relationship between like Peter and Harry.
Yeah, the relationship between all your confidence. All your best friends forever.
You're not even confident.
Yeah, that's why I played. I played that game to feel confident. I played this game in Batman to feel strong.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Bang.
Yeah. Goodbye. Oh, okay. I guess it's okay. Between these two,
Arkham City. Again,
no. I think between these two, I think I agree with you. I mean, without that one, you don't have this one. These are some of the best superhero games of all time.
The combat system is what really makes both of the games, both the Batman and the Spider-Man, like 1 and 2 games, amazing.
These make you feel like you're playing as these heroes. You know, the batarangs, the jail shooting, the shock gauntlets, all these things that you have with Batman. Also with Spider-Man, all his like little trinkets, all his little gadgets. The swinging, it's perfect. These are perfect superhero games. This could be a finale. Like, these games are up there.
You saw this list all the way through?
What, the top 100? Not really.
Oh, dang. I was like,
it's
speaking of like great superhero games, I was gonna say, is Captain America on there?
No,
damn.
Absolutely not. No.
Wow.
I don't know. I have not played that one, so I don't know. But with these games, I do agree with you. Batman beats Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
But again, you can't have much respect to Spider-Man. I mean, honestly, it would have been, if Persona 5 was here, would you choose Persona 5 over City?
No, I pick Batman.
Wow. Yeah. No, okay. So Batman's there.
Well, Godspeed Spider-Man.
Okay. So number 100 versus number 40, Ape Escape versus Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Never played Vice City.
This is my childhood. Shouldn't be my childhood.
Ape Escape was my childhood.
How old are you?
12. Also, I didn't play an M-rated game until I was like 18.
I didn't play an M-rated game until I was like 5.
Yeah.
With Sonic Conquers Bad Fur Day, which is not the game I should have played.
Yeah, no, I didn't even play that.
But, I mean, you probably have a lot of fun here.
Yeah, it's so good.
But Vice City really introduces to me that world of Grand Theft Auto, you know. Doing those side missions, the style, the coolness of the characters, the interactiveness of your environment and things like that. So I'm choosing Vice City.
Ape Escape.
All right, number 82, Monster Hunter World versus number 78, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Monster Hunter. Just because I haven't played that.
Agreed. I mean, people are gonna hate us probably for that, but it's okay.
But also with Monster Hunter World, it brought in a
huge audience,
huge new audience to the series, and
Yeah.
also the fact that they decided to name it World instead of 5,
Mhm.
just to bring in new people.
Yeah.
Was
Smart.
genius.
Super
Well,
smart. I mean, genius. Yeah, it is genius. Yeah.
And they definitely broke their own sales
Mhm.
stuff.
Oh yeah.
Not only that, but then Iceborne came out,
Mhm.
more edition, and the fact that every DLC that came out was literally free.
Banger.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
Free
the
updates, everything great. That's what people should be doing. That's why Capcom was winning that 1 year.
Yeah, it was.
It's
It was
constantly
winning
going
everything.
back to back. It's it's crazy. And then Rise came out.
Which it deserves to be on the top 100 of PlayStation
For
games
sure.
of all time, for sure. Okay. Next up, it is number 87, Horizon Zero Dawn versus number 15, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. I guarantee you, the moment Snake Eater remake comes back out, it's gonna replace this one. That's gonna be top tier.
It's really tough.
It's really tough, but I think I'm choosing Metal Gear.
Insane. It's just the story. The story of Metal Gear,
Horizon could have been against so many other people and could have won,
Mm-hmm.
but against Metal Gear, such a complex story, such a complexity in stealth.
That's
And,
the characters,
the hunting-
how kind of they're unique in their own way.
The hunting,
Yeah, the hunting aspect of it was pretty fun.
it's super fun.
The fact, I also like the camouflage.
The camouflage,
It's you can live where the crocodile.
super good. It was really, really a stealth game, and it's really the start of the entire story of that game.
Also, the meta of it, or
Yeah.
acknowledging
All those things.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, I did click around the 100.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the other ones are on there. Peacemaker, Sons of Liberty.
Mm-hmm.
4 is not on there.
Interesting.
Or maybe I'm being dumb and maybe I missed that.
Might have gotcha.
It's possible. But 3. It's going through. Next is number 17, Persona 4 Golden versus number 56, Ghost of Tsushima.
Persona 4 Golden.
Wow, that was quick. Why? I mean, I don't need to know why you talked about it already on the podcast, but I mean, I gotta vote for Ghost of Tsushima. I have Persona 4 Golden. I did start it, but I've not finished it. But Ghost of Tsushima is a beautiful, made like for a film at like critics like mentality, like the Japanese and the English voice acting top tier. Like the combat system also so good. The costumes so good. Like the side missions are so good. Everything about that game is like so good. Like I can't believe so good is the only word I can think of right now. But it's
Troy Baker's in that one too.
he's in this one too.
Who's he?
I don't know. Forgot this one.
Oh,
Rock.
you threw me out with that. What'd you say? Rochambeau?
Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Dang it.
Give me the Persona 4.
Okay. Avis gave her some other. Yes. Yeah. That isn't even what you talked about. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Really
Dang.
tough.
Ooh. Dang. You know, this is definitely like a Spider-Man, Batman like thing. Like these games are so good. So highly regarded in their franchises. Like Snake Eater is said to be one of the best Metal Gear games.
Mm-hmm.
Persona 4 Golden constantly I hear is one of the best Persona games that there is.
It's funny because whenever I remember later on, I don't even know where I saw it, but it's like, oh, it's funny when people have a PS Vita, and it's like it's literally just a Persona 4 Golden machine because it's strictly for people to play.
Yeah.
I have to say Metal Gear. Because I replayability.
I did, yeah.
I replayed that one multiple times.
I think I did maybe 3 times. I guess it was the first time I dipped into Metal Gear, so I got to finally experience it myself without watching my brother play it, and like to be able to be Big Boss, it's just so cool.
It was also just fun, just playing, doing different things.
The cutscenes,
and then later on, like watching videos of saying like, oh, you know, fighting in the end, you could. Actually,
skip your time.
And I was like,
kill him.
what? It's like you just go to your system setting, you change it, and boom, done, and he's dead. And it's like, what? So yeah, not a good thing.
Yeah,
honestly.
say goodbye to Persona.
No.
And then we have Monster Hunter versus Metal Gear.
The world.
You're choosing World that quickly?
Yeah.
That quickly? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Monster Hunter.
What?
Yeah.
That. Come on. Look, okay, you get. Oh man, I can't give that to you. Like, you put gameplay. What does Monster Hunter World have over Metal Gear?
Sword and shields. Insect blade.
the weapons.
Yeah, the weapons. You said.
Metal Gear needs just one weapon: a knife and a blade.
Oh,
that
yeah.
is 2 weapons.
No, you also have to use a sniper, a bazooka later,
Okay.
an RPG.
You can if you're a scrub and you're not good at the game.
Crazy. You need to beat it. You need to use it to beat the Shagohod.
No, you did. I
Do you know
didn't.
Do you know what that is?
You know what I did? I just turned to give it to my brother. Let him do it.
Wow.
He's my weapon. But like story that Monster World has no story.
That's no story.
No story.
It's so good.
This is the start of a beautiful masterpiece
So
of a
good.
story.
It's so good.
You have, I give you they both have great mechanics. They both have great weapons. But man, that story really, that story's on the floor. This is in heaven. Like that's the difference in that you should give that to Metal Gear.
I guess I give it Metal Gear.
Like you have to come on. I get that is great, and I get all the records it did, but man, this is revolutionary.
It promotes nostalgia.
Like,
What?
is that nostalgia? No one else has nostalgia for you too.
Yeah, my depression.
Oh yeah, that's where it starts there.
That's where real men cried.
All right, so the finale for us for these random seeded games is Batman: Arkham City and Metal Gear 3: Snake Eater. Beautiful games, top of their franchises. Great stories, great mechanics, great gameplay, great characters. You know, replayabilities on both. You both have hours and hours on these games. Me talking, I'm trying to decide as well because my brain, I don't have no idea. I just want to stay here in silence.
I am going to go to Metal Gear.
Wow.
Story-wise.
Yeah, that's. I mean, again.
Like you said, about replayability. For me, Arkham City has a lot of replayability, but the other thing I'm also like trying to like make it quote unquote like seeing how it's quote unquote better than 3. It's the fact that you also have like Catwoman, like in the main story. It has her own story. But besides that, the combat maps, you have her, Robin, and Nightwing that you can use. So it gives you more diversity as in like.
Did you Harley Quinn too?
Not in this one. That's Knight.
Okay.
Arkham Knight. But it gives you like a little taste of like different gameplay style, but that's it. There's no story besides Catwoman's.
Yeah.
And like the story is okay. I feel like it could have been better.
Yeah, it's Joker again.
It's Joker, but it was also the whole twist at the end.
Yeah, with the Clayface.
It was Clayface the whole time. And I was like,
which you could have figured out if you did the detective thing, which was cool to figure out later. But if that's how easy it could have been to figure it out, it's like, oh, interesting. It's a cool Easter egg, but like,
it's a cool Easter egg.
It was still Joker.
But yeah, it's just a story.
I think I have to agree.
I also just love how complex the story is,
and I can't
how they kind of bring or do like real life events, like obviously the Cold War and stuff like that. I always find that interesting, especially in like obviously Metal Gear games. I feel like they do it perfectly. I'm pretty sure there might be other games that do it as well, but Metal Gear has always just been good at like the whole storytelling, talking about this and this, or like Metal Gear and like what's going on with like.
It's one of the most complicated storylines.
Yeah, because when this one came out.
But man, if you get it, you're walking into a masterpiece.
Yeah, because when this one came out, I was so confused. I'm like,
where's it fit?
Well, at first I was like, why is he called Naked Snake?
Yeah,
he's Solid Snake. And like, why is he Big Boss?
Big Boss. Yeah.
And then once later on, after 3 came out, I'm like, oh, okay. It's a prequel.
And then 4 came out, and it accumulated everything together. It's like, so good.
Yeah.
So good. Was it Guns of the Patriots? That's what
Guns of the Patriots, yeah.
So good. I mean.
And then at the end of the credits, every time there was always something. Freaking
always.
Not Icon, but Ocelot.
Every time.
Yes. I betrayed Nick. Killed him. And he's a double agent.
So good. So our winner for these random 100 out of the top 100 of IGN's PlayStation games of all time is Metal Gear Solid 3. Congratulations, Metal Gear. You will receive your prize in your mailbox from us. It's going to be a letter of nothing. It's going to be like a thumbs up.
Just a pat on the back.
That's going to be an NCTC. Thumbs up. Approved. And that is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you so much for joining us. If you made it this far, you are a true nerd and you deserve a thumbs up. And if you want to continue our journey on social medias, please go to our link tree in our description and our bio. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Latest!
See you.